make sure you guys check out www.procivic.com for all your 9th gen and Civic needs. And also make sure you guys check out www.blinkingbrakelights.com for blinking brake light tail bulbs, which can help you better be seen and safe out in traffic. Use the code GOT10 at checkout for 10% off. So what's going on, guys? It's your boy DEMOLISHED. We're doing a little bit old school today. I'm gonna do some variations between the phone and the GoPro, which, by the way, I got a GoPro Hero 3, in case you guys are wondering. So we're working on the Passat today, and hopefully I can get it running by the end of today. Like, this car right here has been the biggest headache, and quite honestly, I'm not looking forward to working on this thing because it's always something with a hay belly. So for those of you who don't know, who are just joining in, a couple of weeks ago, the car broke down in the middle of the road, just up the street from here. And what had happened was what I believe happened, the water pump had broken. Some of the coolant, the really hot coolant, got on the crankshaft positioning sensor, rendering the sensor completely useless. And now the car won't start, and there's coolant leaking everywhere. So we got to figure out where the coolant's leaking from, what's causing the leak. Like I said, it's more than likely the water pump, but we're going to be taking a look today to see what's wrong with it. And I'm going to put the GoPro, I got a GoPro Hero 3, and I'm going to put it on my head. I got the head mount or whatever. So hopefully we can figure out what's wrong with the car, get it running by the end of today, because I got absolutely no gas in this thing, and I'm sick and tired of paying $30 every like 5 days or so on this car with premium gas. Just freaking ridiculous. So I don't have the kind of finances right now as I would hope to have. So right now, that's like priority. I have to get that car running. So, you know, hopefully you guys will enjoy this small video. I'm only going to start recording once we take the car apart, after it's all taken apart and in the service position, because I know a lot of you guys don't really care about this car. So I'm going to try and keep it short, and I'm going to try and keep this sweet. That way you guys don't have a lot to watch with this car. But you still get your weekly dose of DEMOLISHED, so yep. And just as a quick reminder for you guys, I have an autocross event coming up on the 16th, which is this Sunday. It's going to be in Winchester, Virginia. I think the high school is called James Wood High School, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're in the area and you're coming to this autocross event, I'll be there. If you want to come and see me and meet me, I'll be there. I'll link all the information down in the description below, the address, the time, everything. I think it's like $15 for spectators, $35 for drivers. But yeah, so I'll be there. Clementine will be there. I'm going to be autocrossing her on the new setup. I've already done autocross twice with the springs and the stock wheels, and the car was extremely sloppy. So hopefully with this new setup, everything should be a-okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. But on the other note, let's get started.
2,000 years later.
So just got done working on the car, and I found out what the problem was. As you can see right here, this is the water pump that I took off the spare motor. As you can see, it's pretty solid, doesn't really wiggle around. But if I take it here to the water pump that's already in the car, check this out. That's not supposed to happen. I also found out that the timing was off by 1 tooth. So that explains the camshaft positioning sensor code that I was having earlier. And that also explains why the car felt a little bit rougher than the other one. Here, as you can see, we got the spare motor, took the water pump out. So yeah, pretty darn relieved that that's all it is the water pump right here that pretty much spewed water all over this. You can see right here, the camshaft positioning sensor has seen much better days. It looks corroded, melted almost. So I need to take this off, replace it with the new one. Replace the water pump with the one that was in the other motor. As you can see right here, wiggles all around. So yeah, we'll check back in a little bit. Just so you guys can see, this is what a water pump on a Passat is supposed to look like. See, it's nice and shiny. It's got the little neck right here for the screw. this is what just came out of the car. It wouldn't want to come out, so we had to take it a little bit of Asian persuasion to get it out of here, and it broke in like several different pieces. So whenever you're doing timing belt changes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you change your water pump so you don't have to do this twice. Do it nice or do it twice. Alright, so hopefully this GoPro works. I have the head cam on there. Hopefully we can get a little bit of the action of putting things back together. Hopefully you guys can sort of see it.
Ryan Litzel.
So it's the next day, and I drove this thing about 40 miles. Pretty good. I'm really happy to have the daily driver back. I think that I had a little bit of a scare there. I thought I blew it up, but you know, she's still chugging along, and that's why I'm happy. And this thing just, no matter what happens, it still, you know, it still comes back onto the streets. I'm going to be determined to keep this thing in one piece, or I'm going to try to. I doubt it'll happen, but I'm going to do the best that I can. Not really guaranteeing anything. I know for a fact that sooner or later this car will be replaced by another. I want to have like a, not sort of a commuter style daily. I want to have like a daily that's like sporty but commuter at the same time, which this isn't. So yep. So once again, Clementine will be parked and she won't move for the next couple of days because we have the Autocross event coming up soon. And with that being said, guys, daily driver's back. Super excited. We also ended up finding out that the timing was off by a tooth. So the car was running rough these last few months I've been driving it. But now that the timing is all good, everything is lined up correctly, the car runs so much better. It's got better MPGs, it's very quick on power delivery, and it's, you know, like a regular Passat TDI coming from the factory, but it still needs an overhaul on the engine. The engine is, you know, it's seen better days, but with that being said, can finally start putting miles on this thing as opposed to her. So yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I know you guys really don't like seeing the Passat videos, but I needed to give you guys your weekly video, and I post what I want on this channel. So follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. That's down in the description below. This has been your boy, God Maliga. I'm out. Peace.